Power Shake is not just a superfood. It's a combination of such. So I'm going to ask Katie if she could go ahead and put a picture of Power Shake up so people could see the product we're talking about. If she doesn't have that picture, it's totally okay. We'll get by without it. But the Power Shake is an incredible combination, okay, of fat. That's right, a very healthy fat that I'm about to explain. It's a combination of fiber, soluble, okay, fibers that are actually what are called beta-glucan type of fibers. Beta-glucan type fibers are the ones that stick to your intestines. We have proteins and sources of protein. So we have fat, we have protein, we have fiber. We have prebiotics. And in addition to that, we have a powerful green food blend that will mimic the equivalent of somewhere between 3 and 5 servings of the most potent microgreens that you could find, or several just lettuce salads. Now let's talk about that fat. So let's keep the picture up there for a second. Let's talk about that fat. The very first ingredient is a source of a very unique fat, like a very special fat. Adiponectin is a hormone, okay, that allows our body to regulate the use of our fat for energy. So it will actually convert fat to usable energy very quickly when our body needs it. This is an incredible, incredible ingredient because most Americans begin to lose their ability to produce this hormone, the hormone called adiponectin that actually regulates our body in using stored fat as energy on command. Imagine that, you guys, if your fat could just melt away when your body needs to use it for energy. That's a pretty good thing. Well, that fat comes from rice bran, and we use a rice bran extract that concentrates that fat so that we could get the highest benefit. And that fat helps stimulate our body, as you know, to digest nutrients. It stimulates our body to balance hormones other than adiponectin as well. Now, the next ingredient is also critical. It is a set the table ingredient. And people go, I want a grain-free product, some people say, because they're afraid of grains. Well, you know how we test our products. This is a gluten-free oat extract that is loaded with what we call beta-glucan fibers. Now, beta-glucan fibers, we know a lot about beta-glucans. They're very good for us, for our immunity. But these beta-glucan fibers do more than that. They are called gummy beta-glucan. Now, if you've ever eaten oatmeal and taken your spoon and lifted it up and saw the stretchy fibers, the gummy fibers that are in oatmeal, well, that's what we are looking for. So those gummy fibers actually attach to and become part of the nutrient base of the Power Shake. And those gummy fibers stick to our intestines and hold the ingredients of the Power Shake against your intestines while your body digests and absorbs them. It is a genius delivery mechanism that other companies clearly don't understand, and that's okay. Now, we wanted some powerful green foods, but we also wanted enough, balance in there to where there's a little bit of protein. So the next ingredient, spirulina, is actually 65% protein. And it is nature's highest source of beta carotene. There's nothing that even compares. But it also has zeaxanthin, alpha carotene, beta carotene, the whole variety of carotenoids, and is actually the single most nutrient dense food on the planet. Okay. So the first ingredient is the fat. The second ingredient is the soluble fiber. And then we get into the nutrients, the organic spirulina, the carrot juice powder, the wheatgrass juice powder, okay, the alfalfa juice powder, the oat juice powder. And then we have more, okay, more of these gummy foods, chia seeds, buckwheat. And you see that these are the type of ingredients that are going to, again, not only deliver nutrients, protein, and other minerals, but more importantly, they're going to contribute to that sort of super friendly fibers that have been reported to help balance cholesterol, as you know, to keep our healthy levels of cholesterol is critically important. So we're providing healthy fats from chia seed and from the rice bran. We're providing abundant nutrients from the spirulina and all of the greens that are included. And we're providing super slow burning carbohydrates and other complementary carbohydrates. And again, we use a lot of ancient heirloom foods, quinoa, chia seeds. We're using things like buckwheat. We're using things like millet. These are our sources of these fibers, these proteins, and these nutrients. And these are among the rarest of foods that people rarely get. And this is the variety that we were talking about, a wide variety of foods, and more importantly, complementary. When we talk about synergy, okay, when we talk about synergy, you have to ask yourself, what makes adding this ingredient, how does adding this ingredient improve the overall formula? So we made a blend of certain seeds that we believed were really important to get their, I know it sounds funny, but their vibrations, their energies, their genetic download into this food, because all food has a vibration from Earth. And when we genetically modify and when we crossbreed and hybrid and grow things with chemicals, it depletes from that, natural God-given energies of food. And, the truth is, great creator had a plan and man has messed with it. So we're trying to restore that by bringing these heirloom ancient foods and foods in their highest vibration. Again, gluten-free and extremely potent in green foods. Now, why is this important more than ever before? Everybody who's listening, if you have not seen Poisoned, okay, if you haven't seen Poisoned yet, you have to watch it. It's on Netflix. If you have seen Poisoned, give me some love in the comments. Now, in Poisoned, you will see that people are completely, literally completely blown away when they see the danger, especially in consuming a fresh green salad. Okay, the danger in consuming something as a fresh green salad. And how many people have died, how many babies have died, how many children have died, how many elderly have died when they think they're eating something healthy and good for you. Well, when people ask me, is there any salad that's safe? I really need green food nutrients. I need the alkalizing, the energizing, the detoxifying. And I say, what if I offered you a salad with no dressing? Right? Well, that is a concept. So the power shake is my answer. So encourage everyone to watch Poisoned on Netflix. Watch it yourself. It will scare your pants off, but it's all true. And I'd rather know than not know. And once you do know, and you're looking, and everybody is looking for a safe source of super green food nutrients, let them know that the power shake is the answer. Okay, let them know that this ultimate lifestyle transformation that repairs your gut. Now, I promised you that there was a prebiotic in here. Did you know that green plants are the single #1 far and away best prebiotic of any prebiotic, of every prebiotic? So when you're taking the Power Shake, you're actually taking a powerful prebiotic. And so again, I want to explain to you once more that the ultimate lifestyle transformation is going to give you your gut repair in the form of Biomedic, which will improve your mood by improving serotonin and give you a better attitude and approach at life, not to mention the ability to digest your nutrients, communicate better through your immune system, get rid of brain fog, and get rid of that belly that you know is caused by bloating and not fat. And it goes away after taking Biomedic. I guarantee it. And then we give nutrients to the body through the Power Shake, all the things I told you, healthy fats, healthy proteins, prebiotics. We've got all of those things that, that I spoke about. And that's phase 2. Now, the third thing you're going to do is make sure you're getting the healthiest fruits on the planet. And that comes in the form of the single most potent fruit on the planet, with melatonin to help you get deep, restful sleep, and antioxidants that scour the body while you're sleeping. And then you're going to add the world's premier protein. No protein. Is this digestible? No protein. Is this pure? No protein. Is this hypoallergenic? No protein. Builds muscle faster? No protein. Creates tighter, leaner look in your body. And then finally, after you've had what we call the core 4, Biomedic, Power Shake, Apothecary, and the super aminos, we're going to purge your body. We're going to go in and we're going to get rid of those suckers, those parasites that are sapping your energy, stealing your nutrients, compromising your immune system. This is a full program. And again, the first 30 to 40 days includes the parasite cleanse. But after that, you don't have to do that parasite part again for another 90 days because it's that effective. You just do it 3 times a year. But the rest of the core 4 products you use every day. And when people ask me, why do I need to use these every day? I ask them, when you were first introduced to toothpaste, when the tube was gone, did you say, okay, my teeth are clean enough now? I don't need any more toothpaste? Of course not. When you were first introduced to soap, when the soap was gone, did you say my body's clean enough now? I don't need any more soap. Well, of course not. And I guarantee that when that roll of toilet paper is gone, you know it. And I want you to realize this is hygiene. This is internal cellular hygiene. It's just as important as toothpaste, just as important as soap, just as important as toilet paper, if not more so. We need to shift our mindset. All those things are for cleaning up after. This is for cleaning up before. So I appreciate everybody on the call tonight. I suggest you lean into that and think about it. Think about how it is that we buy more toilet paper, toothpaste, and soap. We buy more deodorant and shampoo. Yet we question whether we need to continue to use cleansing foods. Food for thought. Appreciate you all. Thanks for spending some time with me. Next week, we're going to get into Apothecary, and I'm going to give you a deep dive, some crazy, fun information about how they discovered Apothecary in an epidemiological study. and found these 70 and 80-year-old men that looked like they were 40 and 50. And those men were all tart cherry farmers. It was amazing. Appreciate you all. Thank you, Katie. And I look forward to next week. And I'll see you all once again. All the best.